Hey everybody, Stitch and Jules here, bringing you a weekly update, I suppose. Just gonna show you a couple things. First of all, finally got some things hung up on the wall. The Darth Vader, You Don't Know the Power of the Dark Side. The pattern came off of Etsy, and I did this for my husband about a year ago, and we finally, it's been framed for quite a while, but we finally got it hung up, and then I hung up the, well, he hung up, he wanted to make sure that that got done, but he hung up the New York City 1919 cross-stitch piece that I absolutely adore, and we're super happy to get those done. We've got some more projects that are being framed right now. I think I should be able to pick them up in the next few days, so maybe by the time of the next video, they'll be up on the wall as well. That would be awesome. It's really awesome to see these up here. As we all know, it's hard to finish a project, it's hard to get it framed and then actually put it up someplace where you can look at it, and it's a problem I've had for a while. I mean, I've got projects that are years old that have been ready to be framed for forever, and we're finally going to do it, so that's a really good thing. So wanted to show you the projects I've been working on this week. I picked up the Lizzy Kate A Good Marriage last weekend from Stitching Shop, and so I started working on that some this weekend. I haven't gotten terribly far, but that was a few hours worth of work, and it's always a lot of fun to work on these things, because they're just, I love Lizzy Kate, so beautiful. So that's one project that I've been working on, but mostly what I've been working on is my, it's another London, I believe it's a London cross stitch, and it is a larger project on a 14 count. And I've showed this before, but I just want to show my progress as of now. And yeah, I believe that'll show it. So I've been working on this page for the last week, as you can see kind of where I'm at with it. I hopefully will get it done in the next couple of days. And once I get the page done, I'll either put this away and work on something else, or I'll start, I don't know. We'll see. There's so much to do, so little time in which to do it. So, but speaking of which, I went over to the stitching store this morning to pick up my new, okay, now I'm going to transition to new projects, but this is, I talked about this in one of my last video. This is the new Lizzy Kate Kit 180. She Believes She Could, and it comes with 2 patterns, and I picked this up this morning, and as you can see, I bought it before the She Believes She Could, so she did, but I also love the top one as well, when she figured out, that there was time to do everything that was important. That I actually really want to do the top one, just to remind myself of how important it is to just, do the things that you want to do and minimize the things that you don't want to do unless they're necessary, and then you must do them. So that's what I got. I also picked up, so when we got this framed, my husband said, to kind of celebrate both this and starting a YouTube channel, he told me the other day, he says, you should go get a new pattern to celebrate, all this, something new, get something new. And, maybe a bigger project that was new. And I was like, I've got so much to do, but, in the end, I couldn't help myself. So I jumped back on Etsy, and from the same place that I got this pattern, I also got a pattern about Yoda. And the Yoda one basically says, do or do not, there is no try. And I just today picked up the fabric that I decided that I want to do it on. I hope this is going to end up looking good. It's something new. I've not worked with fiddlers before. I was told that it is very loose, and that I'll have to be careful with it so that I don't pull threads too much and whatnot. But I bought this. So it's an oatmeal pattern. I think it's going to look good with the new Yoda pattern. But that'll go right next to this little guy as soon as it's done, so we can balance out the dark side of the force and the light side of the force. We got to make sure we do that. But outside of that, I haven't really, had time to do too much. Life has been pretty hectic in the last 4 or 5 days, last week really, since the last video. I work has been crazy, and we went to a hockey game Sunday night. We saw the Avalanche versus the Blues. I'm a big Blues fan, so that was fun. We're going to another hockey game this coming Saturday. Since we live here in Denver, we can go see the Avalanche play. Unfortunately, I'm not an Avalanche fan, so at least not yet. Still waiting for them to grip me so that I would want to be a fan of theirs. And so we're going to be doing that, and I'm trying to think. Of Sunday, I think I'm fairly wide open, so I might get a lot of stitching done on that day. But today's my day off, so since I got back from the stitching shop, I kind of want to jump right back into stitching, start working on some of these projects, and seeing how much progress I can make over the next week or so. So that's it for now. Have fun stitching. Feel free to ask me questions. I love it when you guys comment, because I learned so much when you do. People have been telling me about different forums and just all kinds of different things that I didn't realize how closeted I was as a cross stitcher. And Floss Tube has really opened my eyes up to just all the possibilities. And so I'm glad for that. So please feel free to leave a comment. Have fun stitching, and have a great day.